Honestly?
That's crazy.
Honestly?
So stupid. Hello.
Oh my, that was good. It works for you. It's kind of hot.
The hell?
Hello, boys. Hello, gals, and hello, non-binary
I
pals.
can't
And
tell my
welcome back
partner in crime over here that he
to
looks hot.
the hottest podcast on
I
the
don't
internet.
know
My
about
name is
that.
Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the
Judgies.
Back and judger than ever. Folks, we are live on a Saturday afternoon.
And guess what just fucking happened to me today? Does Josh know about it?
No? Shit your pants?
Did you shit your pants?
No.
Is that why you have
I
overalls?
shit my pants.
No.
What happened?
My mother has been keeping a secret from me for 4 years.
Okay. I don't think I've ever met your mom. Continue.
You have. And not only that, but she has told everyone and all of my friends and family except for me.
And Josh.
Okay.
And Josh doesn't know.
Well, because Josh spills the fucking beans on everything.
Yeah, Josh is an arc. That is canon. That is in the Judgies lore.
Sure.
So she hands me a note today. She comes in from smoking a cigarette. Courtney spent the night last night, so her husband and child came back over
I waved hi.
this morning. Oh yeah. And my mom comes in with Courtney and Patrick after smoking, and she hands me this little letter. And the letter says, Erika, I loved you for over 200 days before I even met you. You changed my life forever. This starts your golden birthday. Today is your probable conception date, in parentheses, you. And I carried you for 272 days. Your friends and family are going to help me celebrate you. You get one present a day until your birthday.
What?
Some big, some small. You might not love them all. I want you to know I have loved these 31 years more than I could have ever imagined. I am so grateful to have you in my life as my daughter and especially as my friend. You are amazing. Love, Mom.
It's very cute.
Very cute. Very thoughtful.
So then she hands me, she like unloads this box
Yeah.
and there's 30 presents in it.
30?
Yeah, because we're doing it month by month.
Oh, okay.
And
Are
so
you going to be
now
able to control yourself and open one a day? Or are you doing a
I'm going to do one a day.
mukbang it?
I'm not going to mukbang.
You really hope the first couple are dog shit. That way it's sort of like,
Set a tone.
yeah, that
No,
way
first
you
one was these overalls, which are amazing.
Well,
So
and you haven't shit on them yet.
I haven't shit in them yet, but they're incredible. They're Levi's. They're so comfortable. They're so cute. And like,
Do we fear it's going to be like a Hanukkah situation where it is going to be like, well, you get so many more days of presents, but then your actual birthday comes and it's just like, I don't know, fucking wheel of cheese.
sure. I hope it's not cheese because I don't really like cheese.
We got you a wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano.
But like, how fucking,
You know how much that fucker costs?
but how thoughtful.
It's very, very sweet.
She's like, yeah, I've been planning this for 4 years. Like, what?
Wow.
What? And her and Courtney have been like secretly going behind my back and like planning this together. And
Describing it as going behind your back
well,
is a little more nefarious.
so I think I'm going to record me opening them and the gifts and whatnot and make it a little TikTok series. So anybody that wants to follow along, can follow along.
You're going to make a TikTok series.
Well, I've got 270.
Day one.
2
Did you
days.
record today?
Yeah.
Did you post it?
Not yet. Well, I don't know how to edit things. I'm going to need your help, Joshua.
Just download CapCut.
I did. I still don't know how to use it.
TikTok's video
Fuck
editor
it.
actually isn't terrible anymore. They just pretty much ripped CapCut.
Well, you'll have to help me after this.
Yeah.
But
That's very cool.
that's insane.
Sounds like a fun idea, Mom. That would have been awesome, Mom.
You know what sucks? It does explain a lot because do you remember our wedding presents to each other? And that yours was a year of thoughtful love letters, basically. And mine was like, what material good can I get you? That's how I feel about this, where it's like there is so much thought and love put into this.
Yeah.
And it's how do you... your Mother's Day is going to be real awkward next year, you know?
Mom, you carried me for... Wait, no. There's 1 set of footsteps. I will say, to push back on the Pachelbel's canon of me being a narc, I knew about the wedding present.
That's
and
true,
I didn't
you
tell
did.
you. because I forgot immediately. But
Yeah.
still,
That's how I
that
get around it.
Frickin' counts, folks.
That counts.
I don't think it does.
That's how I get around the loophole of like, you knew about this. It's like, well, I immediately put in the repression.
Also, you're angry about Courtney and your mom going behind your back. And
I'm not actually
narking.
angry about it. I think it's very sweet, but
Are
also...
you pro-narc or anti-narc?
I'm anti-narc, Josh.
Okay. So you can't be mad at me.
I can.
he didn't narc that one time.
I did narc that one time.
Okay.
When have I ever narked?
Damn, he's got you there.
It's the hypotheticals.
If you do tell on him, you're gonna be a narc and you're gonna be a hypocrite.
I'm getting like I dreamed about you narking once right now. It's kind of fucked up, actually.
You said yourself that you would narc is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, as an Eagle Scout, you have to. That's one of the badges.
Yeah. Well, it's not a badge. It's in the Scouts law.
Oh,
Scout is trustworthy, honest, kind. Those are the big three. Top.
honest, kind.
Except
We'll
for
blow your back out if you want. Isn't that part of being an Eagle Scout? You're down to blow anybody's back out if they want.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that's a merit badge, and it's
okay.
not one of the required. So
Okay.
yeah.
Anyways, so that's what's going on. So keep checking in because I'll let you know how my daily gifts are going.
You want to plug your TikTok?
What is my handle? Isn't it just Mrs. Ricky? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, let me go to TikTok. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's at Old Ricky.
Old Ricky.
Old Ricky.
Just go in the comment section of 50% of the Judgies TikToks. You might find a comment there.
Yeah.
Speaking of our fans, Erika, you know what they've done?
They have sent us
They've
something.
sent us some listener-submitted mail. P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350. If you want to send something in, be whatever it may. You, of course, you're not obligated to.
Says, hi, Judgies. Had
Hello.
some extra save the dates and knew I had to send one to y'all. Thanks for all the laughs. Love a loyal shitlord air horn, please. You don't have air horn anymore.
I've been an air horn in a long time.
Kayla, P.S. My fiance only listens when I'm playing the show out loud, but I listen enough. He's basically heard it all. During the 4-year episode, he sang, ooh, happy 4-year episode, to the tune of the bonus sound. So let me redo that.
Yeah.
Ooh, happy 4-year episode. Hope that makes you laugh like it did me. LOL. Very cute.
I do like that.
Da, 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 da. Save the date, October 11th, 2025.
It is saved.
Oh, wait. I was like, oh, just missed it.
It's saved. Saved for what? I don't know.
It's in North Carolina, though, so we're probably not going to make that one.
Yeah, I don't go to places that have been hit by hurricanes.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry. Although, obviously, most of the damage was from similar to Katrina, right? It was like a levee breaking
Yeah.
type situation up in the mountains.
Type sitch.
Ain't that fucked up?
Up in the mountains, water goes low. How's it up high?
Exactly.
What the hell?
Exactly. And that's why they didn't have flood insurance.
Do you have to buy? You know what? This might be controversial.
Yeah.
Oh,
Insurance
boy.
is a fucking scam.
Yep. I just got a thing from our bank that
Okay.
was like, hey, you pre-qualify for a free life insurance.
Okay.
All you have to do is sign it and you get it. And it's like $1,000 life insurance, which is like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
$1,000 life insurance, even though it is, free, kind of fucked up. What's $1,000 gonna get you? If I
Yeah.
kick it, take the 1,000, put it on red.
Especially like
Go to the blackjack
Here's the
table
thing, if I'm-
and get some cash out of it.
I'm gonna be optimistic here. If I get that life insurance, I'm not gonna die for another 115 years. And
Yeah.
what's $1,000 gonna be then? It's like $15 in today.
Yeah, it's not inflation proof.
Yeah.
That was wild.
It's kind of fricked up.
So anyway, we don't just do whatever this is on the podcast. Sometimes we tell stories and it's my turn. I do that today.
Yay.
And this one is from Clarice.
Ew.
How can I, this is from r/relationship_advice. How can I, 26 male, get coworker, 20 female, who doesn't like men to like me?
You can't.
Wait. The OP didn't specify sexually. This could just be she's someone who says all men are trash and he's taking it too personally.
Okay.
Throwaway account because my main one has too much personal info. I started my job about 3 weeks ago. There's this girl I work with sometimes who I really like. I've been trying to come out of my shell more lately and make an effort with people, going out of my comfort zone and talking to people and all that. So I decided to try to give this girl one compliment every day I saw her. And it wasn't creep shit like nice ass or anything that would make her uncomfortable. Stuff like that she has a pretty smile or beautiful eyes or that kind of thing.
That's still creep shit.
But
Compliment on the outfit, maybe. Your hair looks great today. Your eye looks like a blueberry. Can I eat that?
You stacked the shit out of those bounty paper towels.
Okay.
Nice front instead of nice ass.
But I feel like whenever I do it, she gets kind of weird and goes away from me. She has not told me to stop or that I make her uncomfortable. She just kind of gives a weird smile and says thanks and goes away. I feel like she doesn't want to talk to me at all now. Friday in the break room, I even put a little note in the pocket of her jacket.
No, oh my God.
You went into her personal items?
It just said, "You look nice today, Jay," with a smiley face.
The smiley face.
Do you like me? Yes or no? Please write back.
I just thought it would be nice and make her smile. She never said anything about it.
That's crazy.
I told my friend about her, and he said she probably spends too much time on social media where women are being taught to be afraid of all men.
That's so stupid.
Dude, I think you're spending too much time online. Get off your Your Discord friend isn't telling you the right things here.
It all clicked when he said that. It makes sense. Why else would she act like she doesn't want to be around me or talk to me when all I do is be nice to her and try to make her happy? I also realized she talks way more to girls than men and doesn't seem as friendly with them. What can I do to show her to not be afraid of me and that I really like her? I don't know what nice things to say to her that I haven't said already.
I can't believe this was... Is this a Reddit or do you just have screenshots? Do you have the actual post?
I do have the actual post. Let's see if it got
deleted. While you're looking that up, I think the only solution truly to this is you lure a bear into your workplace and then you let her see, was it truly the bear or me?
I think that's fair. They do work at a sporting goods store too, so it kind of works.
Yeah, being like almost a mascot at that point.
Yeah.
Tax write-off.
Really?
A minimum.
So here is the top comment. We're highlighting some of the things that he's saying. So stuff like that, she has a pretty smile or beautiful eyes, that kind of thing. Dude, that is creep shit when you're at work. You're going to get yourself fired. Those are the kinds of compliments that would come from friends or someone hitting on you. A work compliment would be, "You did a really great job on that presentation," or "Thanks for showing me how to deal with that issue. You're a great teacher." You do not comment about a person's physical appearance, even if it's a smile. Then she has not told me to stop or that I make her uncomfortable. Every woman in the world has had a bad experience telling a guy to stop. Nobody knows how someone will react with a rejection. She might be scared you'd retaliate. Have you forgotten that you share a workspace together? The fuck is that?
Lolly?
A lollipop.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. It's just distracting.
Can you see now?
Yeah, I can't, but it looks even more disturbing from this angle.
It's actually kind of hot.
And I can hear all the things and I don't like it. Josh, I hate you.
I just wanted a lick of my lolly.
Then commenter says, "Your friend is a moron. You're a moron. I'm assuming you're not I'm going to assume you're not trolling for a minute. You should apologize. Say, it's come to my attention that my comments and attitude towards you has been inappropriate. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sort of new to being social and making friends, and this was a blind spot for me. Don't show her or tell her anything else. Just keep your distance. Don't talk about anything else unless it's work related. And accept that you've lost this one."
That did a fucking look.
And then
that dude gave you some like lawyer advice. That was crazy.
I think this person really needs to if you're or better let listeners, if you feel like you've been in this situation before and you're like, well, this guy is just trying to be nice. You need to internalize and understand why he chose specifically a young female presenting coworker to do this to only, and then incessantly only target that person. That is very clearly thinly veiled like sexual attraction and like him trying to like if you would have done this to a male coworker, it still would have been weird, but it's more societally like accepted. And it's not sexist to understand that women can rightfully feel uncomfortable around men who are making unsolicited advances, especially in a workplace.
Yeah.
Preach.
Okay, go off, King.
Someone said, I hope she gets him fired by reporting him. OP commented and said, that's fucked up. I don't deserve to be fired. Why would she even report me when I haven't done anything wrong? And she hasn't told me anything.
Bro, you went digging through her pockets. You leaving a note, it's like, it's not that far of a leap to be like, you dug through the pockets. You had to make sure there's enough room in the pockets for the note, so...
Did they say where they worked? In my brain, it was immediately retail.
No, they didn't say anything.
Try leaving you look cute today note in your male coworker's pocket and see how that goes.
Smiley face.
So someone else comments and says, you don't say anything. There's nothing you can do to make her like you. At this point, you leave her alone because she's made it clear she's not interested and doesn't want your attention. She doesn't have to like you. You do have to get over it and move on. And OP commented or replied and said, how does she know she's not interested when she doesn't even give me a chance? So she won't even talk to me or get to know me. And even if that was true, she could just say no, but she hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is an incel in training, yes?
I mean, yes.
Test training.
Yeah, I think this is like advanced. This is like incel 201. I think, again, if you're listening to this and you feel like you resonate with this guy at all, I want you again, take a step back, self-reflect for a second, and also understand he is self-admittedly is struggling with communication. A large part of communication is nonverbal communication. And by her not responding, that is a response. That is her telling you no. If I say, Christian, what's up, man? And he doesn't say anything to me, he does not owe me a response. The non-response is a response. Clearly, he doesn't want to talk to me because he's jealous of my lollipop.
I'm pretty fucking jealous.
He wishes he was a member of the Lollipop Guild.
I'm taller than them. I got kicked out because I was too tall, canonically. So again, like
Josh is like, I'll cut my hair. I swear it's just my hair that's making me too tall.
I had plenty of friends at work who were women, and it was never
holy shit.
And because women don't hate like a man just because they're a man. They hate like overbearing, weird, creepy dudes. Yeah. And if you're just a normal person, people will talk to you.
Yeah.
And normal people don't force social interactions with somebody who they think is hot. He literally said, like, how does she know she doesn't want to sleep with me yet? I'm really lollipopping the fuck off.
Yeah, honestly, you are. The lollipop is doing something to you. I don't know if I don't want to have too much power. Call me crazy. Is that too much lollipop? Can I use one less ring on it? I feel like.
Who's editing this episode?
Me.
Can you add in some lick me like a lollipop?
A bit of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
How about Dave Day's version?
Is it better?
No.
Then no.
I just fear Dave Days will be less litigious than Lil Wayne Carter himself.
Okay, I have a story for you. This is from Amanda.
Binds?
Otherwise.
Okay. Amanda, hug and kiss?
Alrighty. This is from r/advice. We've done that before.
Oh,
yeah. Even though we're not an advice podcast.
Correct.
I mean, Josh, you were getting awfully close to dipping your toes into advice a few minutes ago.
I dip.
Dabble.
We don't stay. We don't soak it in. I don't let my fingers get wrinkly from the advice I'm doling out.
Okay.
Can you... This is an insane comment.
Okay.
Can you finger someone long enough to get wrinkly fingers? And does it feel
crazy.
better?
Where's my carrot? That was vile.
I prefaced it by saying it would be.
Also, he's just a man of science.
This is like Christian's asshole fart noises.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I'm not saying I want to do it.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I think my wife might be cheating on me with a 17-year-old that she coaches.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I don't know for sure. What do I do? All right. I never thought I'd be in this situation, but I'm completely at a loss here and I need some advice. My wife, 33 female, has been acting really strange lately, and I'm starting to think she might be cheating on me with one of the kids that she coaches.
Is he 17 years old?
Yes. I feel sick even typing that. For some background, my wife is an accountant by day, and in the evenings, she volunteers as a soccer coach for a local youth team. She's always loved soccer, and I thought it was great that she was so involved with the kids in the community. But recently, she's been dropping weird comments that are really starting to concern me. It all started about 2 months ago. She casually mentioned one of the boys on her team. He's 17. I won't say his name for obvious reasons. At first, it was like harmless stuff, like he's really talented for his age, or he's a natural leader on the field. I didn't think much of it because, well, she's a coach and it's her job to encourage the kid, right?
Yeah, those are normal comments.
Yeah. But then comments started to get weird. Like one night out of nowhere, blank really has pretty eyes. They're so striking.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like that guy at the Coworker.
Yep.
I remember thinking, that's an odd thing to say about a kid you're coaching. I kind of brushed it off, but then more things followed. Another time she came home after practice and said, he's so much more athletic than anyone else on the team. It's impressive how developed he is.
Uh-oh.
Again, I tried to shake it off, but my gut started nagging at me. Why is she talking about him so much? Then there's the fact that she's been getting way more secretive, always been open with her phone and emails, but lately she's been turning her screen away from me when she texts or checks messages. I asked her about it and she just laughed it off, saying I was being paranoid.
That's always the first sign.
Yeah.
Every single story about cheating is always, they started hiding their screen from me. Because it is like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
She's also...
Because I'm planning a year worth of birthday presents.
If you're doing something that's actually good-natured and like that, you would not do it next to the person.
Yeah. She's also been staying later and later after practices. At first, she told me it was just because they were prepping for some tournament. But now, even with the tournament over, she's still coming home late. When I ask, she gives vague excuses like, oh, the team needed extra help, or I had some paperwork to catch up on. Here's the thing that really has me spiraling. Last week, I came home early from work. I expected to have the house to myself since she was supposed to be at practice.
Jerk sesh.
But when I walked in, I found her sitting on the couch texting someone with a huge smile on her face. When she saw me, she quickly locked her phone and got super flustered. She said it was just one of the parents asking about game schedules, but it didn't feel right. I don't have any solid proof, but something just feels off. Why would she be talking about this kid's looks? Why is she suddenly being so secretive? I haven't been able to shake the feeling that something more is going on. I don't want to accuse her of something so serious without any real evidence, but I also don't want to ignore my instinct. I love her, and I really don't want to believe she'd do something like this, especially with the kid she's supposed to be mentoring. What should I do? Am I reading too much into this, or is she cheating on me with a 17-year-old?
She's cheating on you with a 17-year-old. I don't know how you do it. You be like, let me look at your phone. I don't know.
You somehow contact the parents or the school. I think that's your first step. If your wife's not being truthful, I think this is pretty concrete.
Yeah.
Like at least enough to warrant contacting somebody.
Yeah.
Like this is pretty bad.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have taken a bite of the lolly right when you did.
What's up?
I mean, it just wasn't the optimal time to take the bite from the lolly.
How am I supposed to know how much story is left?
Feel it out.
I have an update.
Oh, shit.
Also, the fact that you're just chomping down on it is wild to me.
It was a little wild to me, too. I thought, when I first heard the noise, I thought you, like, cracked a tooth for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Chomp me like a lollipop.
Well, that's what I mean. You just, you lick and suck until it dissolves.
I'm a
not
biter.
a lollipop that big. It's got at least one too many rings to do that.
I'm a biter.
Thinking back to that story we read yesterday on the bonus episode.
Oh, listeners, you're going to want to hear that bonus episode. It was
rough.
It's a visual gag that will get me every single time.
Listeners, you're missing out.
Okay, so here's the update. All right. First off, I want to thank everyone for the comments and advice. Unfortunately, my original post was blah 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 blah. All right. I took some of your advice and reached out to a lawyer. Well, sort of. An old friend from high school who's now a successful family lawyer happens to be visiting his family here in my hometown this week. While family law isn't exactly what I need, I'd rather speak to someone I trust before hiring a lawyer and potentially escalating things out of control. I'm meeting him for coffee tomorrow and will update you after. I'm hoping he can give me some solid advice without things getting too intense. I obviously don't want her to be arrested or anything drastic like that, but I mean,
yeah.
It should be. It's very illegal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where did you get the fucking lollipop? Where is this from?
Mike and Ike from Florida.
Okay, fine. Right now I'm not even angry. I'm just overwhelmed and in shock. It's hard to process that someone I've been close to over the last 2 years might not be who I thought and could be hiding something awful this whole time.
I mean, this is it's sometimes reductive. Or do you have more?
Yep. The last 5 days have been absolute hell. Pretty much everyone who commented was right, and my own suspicions have been confirmed. After talking to my friend, the lawyer, we agreed that I should confront her with my concerns and suggest looking through her phone together just to put some of my suspicions to rest. I realized how risky this was, but we really didn't have a lot of choice considering there was no clear proof that anything weird had been going on.
Does he say together with his wife or with the lawyer?
With the wife, I believe.
The wife. He suggested that we meet somewhere quiet, but still in a public setting in case she decided to freak out and do something irrational. I decided to take her to our local park, where I sat her down on a park bench well away from any crowds of people. When we sat down together, I told her how serious of a situation we could be in and that she must be completely honest with me and that I want to be on her side, but the way she's been acting has led to some serious suspicions. I explained to her that I didn't want to break the trust between us, so had decided against going through her phone without her, despite how tempted I was. That's very mature of you.
Yeah.
I think at this point, you break the trust.
Yeah. When I told her the concerns, she immediately got defensive and started denying everything. She called me a paranoid asshole for even suggesting that she'd be in a relationship with a minor. She said the fact that I would even question something like this means there's probably something wrong with me and that I must be the one hiding something.
Oh, Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way she reacted just confirmed to me that there was something that she hadn't been telling me this entire time, and that without her cooperation, the safest bet was probably just to leave. I suggested that we look through her phone together just to provide me with closure, and even if there was nothing to hide, it would mean a lot to me that she would just humor me, and that it might even be fun to look through together and laugh at how ridiculous I was being.
Mm-hmm.
She screamed at me for trying to invade her privacy, and that I had massively overstepped the line before storming away from me, back to the car and driving to her friend's house to stay for the night. I don't know what she talked about with her friend, but around 3 a.m, I got a really long text from her giving her view of the situation. The message was as follows. It was a considerably long text, so I've summarized it for you. You good?
Well,
broke your lolly?
I didn't even try to do that. It's a poorly constructed lollipop.
Way to go, Mike and Ike. My wife, I really don't think what I have been doing is wrong. It started with me just helping this kid with some extra practice because he was struggling to get the hang of some of the drills. We had been working on it. I thought
she said that he was talented and gifted. And now he's struggling on the skills?
I'm starting to think this pedophile is a liar, too.
We have been working on in that day's training sessions. These private sessions were becoming more regular, and after about 3 weeks of extra training sessions, he sent me a friend request to my Instagram. He wasn't the first one of the team to send me a request, and I usually wouldn't accept them, but I was giving this kid private coaching lessons, so I thought that it made more sense.
Why don't you ever just tell your husband you're doing private lessons then?
If this was sincere, that's an easy thing to tell your spouse about.
Mm-hmm. He started to send me DMs, so I responded because I'm not a total asshole. Okay, maybe the texts aren't about soccer anymore. There's nothing wrong with being friends with a kid.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
You've always been super close with your younger brother, and I've never called you out for being weird.
That's exactly the same thing, actually. That's so the same thing.
His brother's like 25.
The message then proceeded to say how much of an asshole I was for trying to call her out and trapping her in a situation that would always leave her looking bad.
No, there's a situation where you don't look bad, and it's you go, okay, let's go through my phone, and then you go, oh wow, what a wild misunderstanding. I'm incredibly sorry for jumping to conclusions here.
Also, he did it with nobody around.
Yeah.
She ended the message by telling me that she thinks she'll be able to look past this and forgive me for being a total insecure dickhead, and that if I ever questioned her like this again, she'd be filing for divorce. I was in complete shock when I read this response, as I have never seen this side of my wife. This is not the kind, loving, respectful, and open person whom I've married, and it's driving me insane. I just don't know what to do.
Divorce.
I understand that what she was telling me is not normal, and I can't believe how naive I've been for so long, but I still feel like there's even more going on than she's not telling me.
Oh, for sure.
Her message didn't explain why she'd been messaging this kid so much and for so long, or why she'd been spending literal hours every evening locked in our bedroom or on the sofa just on her phone. I don't know, maybe I am being paranoid. Maybe this is more normal than I'm making it out to be, but this seems unlikely. Should I still try to look through her phone anyway, despite what she's told me?
Yes.
When we had met the previous day, my friend mentioned that this was out of his field, but that I shouldn't contact the police until I was more sure of everything.
That's crazy, man.
Because if we did end up getting a divorce and she is technically innocent, calling the police on your wife for providing extra help to a kid she coaches wouldn't look good for me in a courtroom.
I mean, what's it gonna... Do you have kids or something?
I guess, like alimony?
You're gonna hey, now you're gonna have to pay even more money to her. How does that... I mean,
all the money.
Someone suggests, don't say anything else to her. Reach out to the kid's parents and have them get his phone. If there is shadiness going on, they'll be calling the police. Then your hands are clean of it.
Yeah. And that's why I said contact the school, because the school.
This is a rec league. It's not school connected.
Okay. If you can somehow get in contact with the kids'
parents,
yeah. Which you might have to go through the school to get. Like, I don't know how you just find a kid's parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than, I guess, Facebook. I forget about Facebook because I don't use it.
Yeah.
But
flex.
This is a class. This doesn't always work, and it's obviously reductive. But this is a classic scenario. If you swap the gender roles, you would immediately be calling the police.
Yeah.
If this was a 33-year-old dude messaging a 17-year-old girl off not in like coaching hours, immediately call the police.
Yeah.
As you should. And it's just because of, like, again, the gender roles are being reversed, that like it's almost seen as more acceptable.
Yeah.
And obviously the dude here is going through a lot of very complex emotions.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't fully, you can't fully blame him in this instance, but
yeah,
a child is being preyed upon by your wife.
Yep.
Well, and it really is like, it kind of just goes to show you, like, the fact that he is like, maybe I am just like looking too far into this. It's like, oh no, you are a loving husband that like really is hoping for the best out of this, and it's like you're in the worst case scenario.
Yeah, he's just lying to himself.
Yeah.
It's just a classic defense mechanism. It stinks.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Wild story.
Right?
I think we got sent that a ton in
I bet.
in the emails.
It was someone reposted it on the Judgies sub.
Oh.
Maybe that's where I saw it. I did see that. r/Judgies pod, folks. It's the worst subreddit in the world.
Hold on. There's much worse subreddits than ours.
That's fair. That's very fair.
All right, you want to hit a break, or are you ready for another one?
We'll hit a break. Just like I broke my lollipop.
See you on the other side of this.
Broke me like a lollipop.
Now, who was the cover you were talking about of Lollipop?
Dave Days.
Who the hell is that?
YouTuber from late 2000s, early 2010s.
Is he the one that does voices?
Mm-mm.
Does he sing song and do different impressions while singing songs?
No, that's something Padilla, and I can't remember the other guy's name. Okay. I used to watch them, though, as well. Back in the day. Their Fancy by Iggy Azalea cover is hilarious.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Better than Puddle's Pity Party?
I don't know, man. I don't know, if I'm being for real. Dave Days got popular by
Minecraft parodies?
No, doing Hannah Montana covers / Miley Cyrus covers. And he bought like a Miley Cyrus cutout and his bit was that he was super in love with Miley Cyrus.
How old was he?
I don't know.
Okay. Was it
Not
looking
like,
back? Is it creepy or was it silly goofy?
at the time. I definitely thought it was silly goofy.
Okay.
I don't know ages, but I mean, I think he was. I mean, it was a bit.
Like, do we think it would be funny if we got a Zendaya cutout and had it on the couch every episode, and it's like the fourth host is Zendaya?
That would be pretty funny.
Okay. Should we?
But also in this case, we wouldn't be like sexualizing or fawning over her.
That's true. Yeah. There might be a will they won't they between me and the Zendaya.
But it's the Zendaya cutout, not Zendaya.
Who the hell's Zendaya?
That's what I just love that cardboard. And to be fair to Dave Days, which is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say, he did like a 7 Things I Hate About You cover,
Okay.
which is a banger of a Miley Cyrus song. In it, he's singing, and it's a not even a cover. I guess it is more of a parody, and he sings about like how she's made out of cardboard. So I guess he is in this instance like serenading the cutout. And I think he might have actually got to meet Miley Cyrus at some point.
I think he might have actually legally married the cutout. I think that's the thing that you can do in Nevada.
Hello, we're back. We had a minor Dave Days detour right before our
Circle George. What the hell? It's the Circle George.
And if you're new here, folks, the Circle George is where we George around this circle. And we have a very, very, it's a recurring one. Erika loves it. It's her favorite one. These are listener submitted tweets that should have banged. Now, these are tweets, posts, statuses.
Don't even. Well, when you say posts, are they still from Twitter?
I was thinking of Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not let us call tweets posts now. Just because we switched to fucking X. I'm not going to call it X either. It's fucking Twitter. X is a dog shit name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them
And
are
they're always going to be tweets.
But like, I think Threads is posts as well.
That's
what I was
fine.
trying to go for, yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump down your throat. I know you got a lollipop in your mouth.
These are listener submitted posts that they think should have done better, but for one reason or another, they didn't. A lot of the times it's because they're bad.
Yeah.
Not any of our listeners.
But a lot of them are also because they have, 60 followers, probably.
Yeah.
This is howdy. My name is Ray. They, he. You can say my name, Ray. I've been listening to you guys since episode 50-ish. Blah, 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 blah. Obligatory apologies. Here's some frickin' tweets. I got that dog in me. The need to be put down for biting people. 4 likes. That's pretty good.
I did like that tweet.
My issue with it is the syntax. He put the need to be put down for biting people in parentheses. I think it would have performed better without the parentheses.
Okay.
In reference to the tech blackout in July.
I don't
have you heard
that.
about this?
No.
Have you seen this?
How many years ago is this from?
This year.
Huh.
Apparently there was a tech blackout in July. I think I was maybe this July thinking about, I don't know, the president being assassinated. And then
That happened in July.
Kamala Harris becoming the vice president or
That
the
happened
presidential
in
nominee.
July?
I'm pretty sure. The debate was June 27th
What
between
the
Biden and
fuck?
Trump. Well, the first time he got assassinated.
It was on your birthday. They did it for your birthday?
No, that was my debate. We had dinner and I went home and watched the debate on 2 times speed.
Oh, yeah.
So it made Biden sound almost coherent.
Yeah.
What are you questioning?
The same thing.
Oh, okay.
I just can't believe it's been that many months since then.
I know. That's what I was
In
thinking.
reference to the tech blackout in July, I can't believe I lived through Y2K and Y2K V2, the electronic boogaloo.
Had potential.
1 retweet, 4 likes.
I'm
here
not
we go.
tech savvy enough, I guess.
In reference to the Trump assassination attempt, and this was posted July 13th. Listen, I know you Pennsylvania folks have better aim than that. Come on.
Pennsylvania, Kentucky. Okay. I was like, what's Pennsylvania?
Yep. For Christian, because I thought he could relate. Some days I let the dyslexia win because I don't feel like putting in the work.
Yeah.
That's for, hey, 50-50 on those tweets, Ray. I think you did very well.
I like that one.
Thank you, Ray. This next one is from Hannah. Hello, Pissy, Hashua, and best of all, Ricky. Not really a tweet, more of a session sayings that bonged, if you know what I mean.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Hell yeah. Smoking if you got it.
Credits to my friend Dom. Hi, Dom.
Hi.
No, that's his nickname is Hi Dom.
Gotcha. Well, hi, Dom.
Cerebral. So you're telling me that Mike was hard when he made that lemonade?
Okay.
That's disgusting.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, classic tweet. I just recently tweeted one in that format, which was, you're telling me a horse drawn this carriage? Which does work better verbally because it's like you're saying drew incorrectly.
Yeah.
It's like a child saying, a horse drawn this carriage? Next one, you can say my name. Oh shit, what up, Rick and
Hey.
Rick's sidekicks.
Oh, I like that.
Any Hoosier. Is that an Indiana or an artist's reference? Here are some of my old tweets. And this person said they went through their tweets after the Brooke Schofield tweets resurfaced just to see what a lurker would find. You didn't need to include that. I just think that's really funny to say. Some of these did bang. Turns out they just would find that I'm hilarious. This one has 7 likes.
Dang.
Why couldn't Jesus have orange soda instead of blood? 8-year-old me to my mother during Catholic communion.
Okay, that's actually a valid point. If he's really that almighty,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Keenan and Kel would have been a way different show.
Yeah.
Why were there so many goddamn politics involved at my high school lunch table?
That's true, though.
1 like. And that's
They
the
were
fucked
not-
up thing about America is
Yeah.
that truth gets less
Yeah.
like play than just fun little whimsical orange soda jokes.
Yep. That's true.
And that's why this podcast isn't doing well, because we speak too much truth to power.
Sorry.
I'm-
Hey, sorry, fucking liberals.
1 repost, 10 likes. I fear you found your wheelhouse here. I'm giving up Catholicism for Lent this year.
For orange soda. Oh.
Maybe stick with the Catholicism gang. It seems like you have some Catholics following you. I wish frogs were bigger so I could treat one like a dog. 3 likes.
Do we
That
wish that?
seems Aurora coded.
Aurora's not the biggest frog person.
But just like the concept of that
Yeah.
tweet. Not necessarily a frog.
Small animal to medium-sized animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we fear that a dog-sized frog would like?
Have troubles with keeping it watertight?
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like it would be using its tongue and grabbing fucking anything. Like, I mean, you hide your toddler because I think it's Yoshi-ing your toddler.
Yeah.
Wait, is Yoshi not just a dog-sized toad?
Fuck.
Yoshi's not a
Fuck.
toad.
Fuck.
Yoshi's a turtle, right?
No, a
Dinosaur?
dinosaur.
Oh.
Got a shell. Oh, a dinosaur can't have a turtle shell nowadays, huh?
No, they can.
Yoshi doesn't have a turtle shell.
There's a shell.
Huh?
Is it a saddle? Doesn't Yoshi have something on its back?
Yoshi.
If Yoshi has a shell, I'll eat the rest of this lollipop right now.
Yoshi has a shell.
That's a saddle.
No, it is not. Nobody rides Yoshi.
Yeah,
Well,
you do.
insane. We're both
Erika,
so
this sucks.
wrong.
Erika, this sucks because Yoshi's whole thing is that you rode him in Mario. That's for sure.
Sometimes he rides you.
That looks like a shell to me, dog.
I mean, Google Yoshi shell.
I don't know. To me, that's a saddle. Oh, it looks a lot shell-like in the Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, hold up.
It's like an extension of like what's on the head.
That doesn't ever look like Yoshi.
I mean, that was in the art.
According to r/Nintendo, it has a small red shell on its back.
Would y'all look at that?
Yoshi's saddle is considered his shell. So we're both right in a way.
In a way.
Ferrets are too long. 5 likes.
How long do ferrets get? 6 feet?
Too long.
Okay.
Next.
The length of an alligator?
And this could be a circle jerk all by itself. Not really. How do we pronounce the thing that you give to get money off at a purchase?
A coupon?
For real?
That's how I got hired at American Eagle, actually.
She called them coupons, and the person
I was like,
just-
hold on, I think I got a coupon. And they were like, LOL, you're really funny. Do you want a job here? And I was like, wait, really? They're like, yeah, here's an application.
Personality hires.
And then I
Actually,
worked there for 3 years.
You're actually really good at your job. So.
I was actually very good at that job.
Christian?
Coupon.
Yeah, I'm a coupon guy. Coupon 1, the poll is 10 votes, 70% coupon, 30% coupon. That's it. That's that for them. Oh, and then somebody else said a Saluki is just a greyhound with a weave.
That's true.
It is, but did they go to SIU?
It doesn't. They didn't mention it.
Who the else is talking about fucking Salukis?
People who want to strut. This next one is don't say my name. Here's an image of my only 2 threads. I think they should have bang/have bung. Fuck, marry, kill the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, you gotta kill the Father. You're marrying the Son and you're fucking the Holy Spirit.
I think you have to kill the Son.
Oh,
I think that's kind of the whole thing. That's kind of.
He's gonna offer it up on it. He'll find a way.
He's like the one that you could kill and people would be like, no, he's washing all of our sins again. That's actually sick.
That's actually sick as hell that you did that.
It would be kind of cool to be the next Pontius Pilate.
Okay. Was Pontius Pilate a good guy or a bad guy? Because, like, I went to Catholic school and all I remember is, like, I feel like we're learning too much about the guy that killed Jesus. We're giving him a lot of fucking credit here. What's going on here?
Pasta carbonara? You mean bacon, egg, and cheese on spaghetti?
Okay. That's a hot-ass take.
This next one is from, I can read their name, but not my handle. This is from Ronnie. I'm super dramatic when I'm on my period. Call that an overreaction.
Okay. That's pretty good.
No likes on that. Ronnie, you deserve
That's
liked
fucked
it.
up. That's fucked up. That's actually misogyny.
Next one, you can say my name, is from Amber. They say piss instead of like best. They say piss. Amber. Can't wait to see Shallow Hal 2. I don't know if we're missing context, Amber, but it makes sense that got 0 fucking play on Threads.
Is there a Shallow Hal 2 coming out? Or...
There's no way, right?
There's no way. Right?
Shallower Hal. And now this one's going to hit Christian right in the fucking heart.
Oh.
This is an image, so listeners, I'm sorry, I'll try to describe it to you. The tweet is simple. It just says, top 3 piss spot. And it's one of those weird ass fucking deep basin sinks in like Midwest basements.
A utility sink?
Yeah.
And I mean, have you ever pissed in one of these things?
No.
They are great to piss in.
Oh, the thunderous piss you'll have in one of those bad boys.
Yeah. And then you wash it down with that orange water.
So when I make a joke that the sink is the second toilet, that's like that sink.
That's the one you're talking about?
It's almost contending for
The first
toilet.
And the last one we've got for this time, again, if you want to send these in, judgiespod@gmail.com, put tweets that should have banged in the title. Hi, Judges, you can say my name, Rianne. I'm climbing high right now and just sent this text to my friend. Can't tweet it too high, but please read on the podcast and tell me if it bungs. Wow, the contact information of queer people in their 20s is really reinventing hieroglyphics, huh?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I don't think we're the target audience here, unfortunately. But queer people in the comments, leave your favorite contact information emoji list below. And that's it. That is tweets that should have bunged. And as for posterity's sake, we'll read off my most recent tweet that isn't getting any play, and this should have bunged. 2 hours ago, I tweeted 1 like. I've fallen off, folks. What's a yum and how does one yuck it?
Damn. You know, I would have thrown a quick like and retweet on that bad boy.
I think I'm shadow banned because I did.
Political?
Yes. They're reporting that Trump has started to criticize the New York police for euthanizing Peanut the Squirrel, which was a TikTok social media star. And I said, Kamala's silence on this is deafening. And I feel like big Twitter's got it out for me now for criticizing Kamala.
Why? Elon is a Trump supporter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's goth MAGA.
I'm golf MAGA. God, he sucks so much.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that he got clowned for the jump and now he just keeps bringing back the fucking jump.
Well, you know what it's supposed to be?
No.
He jumps and tries to make an X. Like his platform. Twitter.
Oh, he's such a fucking loser.
Yeah. It's even more lame when you hear about it. When he was just a 50-year-old piece of shit that couldn't jump, you're like, I get it. 50-year-olds can't jump.
God.
When you find out he's trying to make X a thing.
Do we think this is just him trying to fucking spin it?
No, I mean, I think it's very clear it's meant to be an X.
We just don't think he's a fat nerd that never learned how to jump.
I mean, it's very possible. I don't think if you're the beneficiary of illegal apartheid South Africa emerald mines that you really need to learn how to jump that much.
That's what I mean. I fear he never had to learn to jump as a kid. And we have other people to jump for us. Don't worry.
That's my servant. He does all the jumping.
Let me find a sound for you, Erika.
Thank you.
After the Circle Jerks, we always do a listener-submitted sound, which always comes before our listener-submitted story. If you want to send in either of those, judgespod@gmail.com, put it in the title. And here is a listener-submitted sound right now.
No pressure, Brandon. I have invited this one, so let's hope it's good. You can say my name.
Brandon,
What's
Brandon,
up,
Brandon.
Judgies.
Hi.
You can say my name. I don't mind. LOL. It's Brandon. Longtime listener, lurker, first-time submitter, interactor from Texas. Been following y'all since you blew up on TikTok, and I've listened to every I Love Christian episode. Damn, he really got my ass with that one. That's how I say it. I do say every.
We read something about you criticizing your every.
Yeah, because somebody was like, this is how you say it. And then somebody came back and like, actually, it's this way. And it's like,
every,
damn,
yeah.
it really is every. I've listened to every episode except the Patreon stuff since I'm poor.
It's understandable.
Christian's the funniest fucking dude I've ever heard. Thank you. He's criminally underrated. Thank you. And 100% my favorite. Thank you. Erika's a close second. Absolute queen. And unfortunately, that means Josh is third. But y'all are so fucking sick. Sick as hell. This is my take on the classic song bit Hurt by Johnny Cash, but it's piss. It's long,
Classic.
I know, but maybe you could play a piece or two of it. I don't know. But by the way, I noticed that Spotify's auto captions have changed Aurora Circle George to Circle George, which has me cackling as I'm surprised no one else has pointed out that Christian says every until a couple months ago. It's funny though. Don't worry. I'm panicking.
It's a bit.
I got an insecurity about it now. Stay cool and please never stop making the podcast. I like to still be getting new episodes when I'm in my retirement home. Sharts, farts, and pisses, Brandon. P.S. I recorded this in a cool, spooky, abandoned warehouse that is an acoustic haven. Can't hear it, but the echo is...
I pissed myself today
Little Sinatra
to
vibe.
see if I could piss. I focus on the piss.
Full parody.
The only thing that's piss. The piss comes out the hole.
Sure.
The old familiar sting. Try to piss it all away, but I am pissing on everything. What
Do we want to go all the way through the cover?
We need the chorus. We just need the chorus.
have I just pissed? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away when I piss. And you could have it all. My empire of piss.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what I was expecting.
I will let you down. I will make you piss.
Maybe we'll play the whole song as the outro or something.
I think we're all right. I think we get the pissed.
He put a lot of work in there. He has a full parody song.
Oh, so do we agree you put a lot of work into it?
yes.
Erika, do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I did a whole circle jerk just saying cock the entire time for sex movie puns, and that was not a lot of work.
Josh, you're arguing
Yeah.
and you're barking up the wrong
I do
tree.
agree with that. It wasn't a lot of work for
No,
you.
that's crazy.
It's fucked up.
I need you to try it and see. I need you to witness what it takes to actually make that kind of art. Something that gets the
Fart.
people.
After the listener submitted
Move.
sound, we always do a listener submitted story. This is a real, listeners cannot lie. This is a real story that actually happened.
Doesn't say, I can't say their name, but it does include their name. So I'm going to say your name.
Today.
Hi, I have family drama. If this one's too sad, I have a bunch more, to be honest. LOL. Hi, guys. Quick preface.
Whoa.
I'm Kayla or Kyla.
Kyla Ren.
I'm not sure. How would you say that?
Kayla.
Okay. And I've been listening since 2021. I love you all equally, except you, Josh. I love you a titch less than Erika and
What
Chrissy
the
Pissy.
fuck?
That's fair.
Here's the story, lip I lip. Am I the asshole for telling my parents they should divorce? Low-key more fucked up than I thought. Yippee! Trigger warning, abuse in general, to be honest, but not in a lot of detail. So I have older sister syndrome. Feel that, brother. Meaning I am the therapist, the third parent to my 3 younger brothers, and the punching bag of the family since like 12. Love my life. Anyway, they say, anyway, puss and taint.
Oh.
What?
Instead of anyway, this, that, and the third.
Puss and taint.
I'm not sure, but they just said puss and taint.
Anyway, puss and taint.
Anyway, puss and taint. I've seen practically all my parents' arguments, from little things like my mom buying my dad a little rug, turning into a physical fight because he didn't like the rug or something. I don't know. I was young. To huge things like my father cheating on my mom in their house and bringing me as a baby to the mistress. Sad trombone noise.
That's crazy. I don't know if I would consider that a category of sad trombone.
Yeah.
It's a little slightly
More of a slide
lighthearted.
whistle. Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely a slide whistle situation.
For all my 22 years, they would be fighting physically and verbally. And throughout it, I always thought how much easier it'd be if they just divorced. I promise it's about to be less sad soon and a little funny maybe. I'm sure you can make it funny. So like 2 months ago, they had a huge fight over my mother using her phone when my father was in the shower. Apparently, she isn't allowed to use her phone without his permission.
What the fuck?
So this
divorce.
Yeah. So this fight goes on for a few days. When mother is giving father her phone, him giving it back passive aggressively, the whole abusive 9 yards. So one night she's crying, and as the family appointed therapist, I had to step in. This is where the potential assholery starts. She asks if she should leave my father. In my head, the angels were fucking singing. Is this finally the chance? Can I speak my piece? Can I express how fucked up seeing them fight almost every Christmas was and how it influenced my thoughts on love and marriage? Yay. So I tell her, if my partner did half the shit father did to her, and to be honest, half the shit she did to him, she's no saint at all. I would have been out the door immediately. I told her that, yeah, you should have been divorced this man a long time ago. Then the conversation ends and I hear nothing of it. For a while. You'll never guess what happens next.
They got divorced twice.
So my mother, after decades, convinces father that they need to go to marriage counseling.
It's fucked up.
And it's crazy. This is the first time it's ever worked.
And I'm like 1,000% sure that father's only doing it to try to prove me wrong. Weird flex, but okay. One day he comes up to me and said, "You still think we should get divorced? All ready for a fight or whatever?" The answer is still yes, but like I care about my peace more than being honest, LOL, so I lied. And he said, "That's what I thought." A long story, but am I the booty hole for telling my mother that she should divorce my father? No, and they should divorce. Also, an aside, my dad was in the army and wanted to be a cop, and my mom wanted to be in the army but was flat-footed. Anyway, I don't know if any of this is to be read on the pod. It's sort of a downer, but hey, it's life. Love you guys and the pod. Kisses and hugs and tons of tugs from the piss baby.
I didn't realize being flat-footed can get you out of military service.
Yeah.
And then Kayla says, "I won't tug on y'all without consent, of course."
Thank you, Kayla.
The dad wanting to be a cop actually, it kind of like...
It fits the bill, really.
It's when you like see something from the right angle, it's like, whoa, what the hell? That's how it follows. Like, he was like, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. And then it's like, and he wanted to be a cop. It's like, whoa.
Shocker.
It's almost like nominative determinism, where it's like when the military wanted to be a cop, abuses his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's crazy how destiny just kind of works like that. I didn't think fate was real until I heard this story.
Okay, I gotta pull.
That is very sad. I'm sorry that you have to be that person. You did the right thing by telling your mom to get divorced, and hopefully someday she'll have another day where it feels like enough for her to get divorced.
Well, maybe she did ask for a divorce and the husband said no, and said,
That's
no,
very
let's
possible.
do marriage counseling and see it through.
Yeah.
Although if that marriage counselor is worth their salt,
They
they would tell them to get a fucking divorce.
So this one, you can say my name. I love you guys so much. You feel like family. This is from Kelsey on Instagram.
Metro station?
How do you spell it?
I would guess Kelsey.
Wrong.
Kelci?
Wrong.
Kelsea?
SEA?
Yeah.
No.
That's
Well, how do you spell it?
KELSIE.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
This is from r/True Off My Chest. The title is I Hate My Vagina.
Oh.
Same.
I've been extremely self-conscious of it since I can remember. I know that every vagina is different and there's no such thing as normal. I've wanted a labiaplasty, but to put it simply, I can't afford it. For my girls out there, I have an Audi, and I'm always so ashamed during sex. It's gotten to the point where it's the only thing I can focus on when doing the deed. I had a guy make a comment about it about 10 years ago, and it's stuck with me since. Do people actually care what's going on down there? Do men get turned off by Audis? Are they more common than I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Edit. Wow, I didn't expect so much positive feedback. I'm reading through the comments now and am elated. Also, for those messaging me asking for a picture, that's not going to happen. Just for clarification purposes, this post is more aimed at appearance, but a simple answer is yes, my Audi can be uncomfortable, especially if I'm wearing tight jeans or underwear that doesn't quite sit right.
Mm-hmm.
There are subreddits. So this is a comment saying there are subreddits with tons of followers dedicated to people with what you have. You will find your person. And then somebody responded and said, as a degenerate, there are people out there who legitimately prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's me. I do. A lippy labia is a beautiful and unique thing to be
Can't call
explored
yourself-
and appreciated.
Can't call yourself a degenerate and then try to give a positive thing like that.
That's fucked up, man. Just say that's such a fucked up fucking comment.
Yeah, you don't
I
have
want
to
to
say it to
fucking
me.
see your pussy.
There's a lot of fucked up freaks out there that I would love to see that. Me, number one, actually. I'm on the top of the list.
Yeah, I mean, it's like with anything. There's preferences and everybody has the right to their own preference. One of the ladies on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives got a vaginoplasty because after giving birth, something changed, and she said they didn't obviously show it, but she showed all of her friends on TV, so that was kind of fucking insane that she was just showing her. Again, this Mormon woman was showing her vagina to her friends. A little strange, but good for her.
Another comment says, it's more to munch on when going for dinner and can be a great time.
Sure.
If anything, it's a fun fidget toy.
That's weird. See, just say it's fine. You don't have to be fucking weird about the comments.
Oh, you can't be a little silly.
I
goofy?
get that we're talking about a vagina in this instance, and really, I guess it'd be the external anatomy and the labia, but like, you don't have to immediately fucking sexualize it.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. You don't have to be like, oh, I'd want to fuck you.
No, they didn't immediately. They gave a compliment and then they sexualized it, Josh.
It's like a compliment sandwich, but it's just my dick on a piece of bread. It's like, you want to fuck? I think it looks good.
So yeah, there's that one.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Yeah.
That is a good story. I do feel bad that they have self-image issues from it. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, the fact that cosmetic surgery is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's a bummer that it's really not an achievable thing for a lot of people, I feel like.
And I mean, she didn't mention, but like, if you get into a relationship with someone, like, I mean, I guess she mentioned she's having sex, but it's like, I promise you, if they're having sex with you, they do not care.
Yeah.
In the same way that if you saw a dick that was like entirely repulsive, a la in the shape of a butt plug,
Mm-hmm.
as Courtney said about the one from last week, they like, if they're having sex with you, like, they're over it at that point. You know what I mean? Like, if they're willingly having consenting sex, they're all right.
Yeah.
I've got one more ish story. This one was sent to me by Victoria, and this is from, I think, a new subreddit.
Okay.
r/exclusively pumping.
Whoa.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Exclusively pumping.
Oh, this is
breast
like
milk, I
breastfeed?
assume, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Not like a milking table.
Friend's wife demanded I let her son have some of my milk.
How old is the son?
17. He's a growing boy.
I saw this great TikTok. Who was it? It was somebody describing how the first time they went to Hooters, they were like 7. Oh, it was Shane Top from iCarly. I'm fucking
Smosh?
from Smosh. It was Shane Top. He was just telling this story about how the first time he went to a Hooters when he was like 7, and somebody else commented like, he's like, yeah, I was like, I just remember the food being bad. I was like too young to like, get the concept of Hooters. Spencer is his name. Mentioned that you're in that weird liminal space where you're too old for milk but too young for boobs. The one time in a man's life where you just no interest in boobs at all when you're like 7 years old. For Christian, it was a little bit later because he breastfed until he was 8.
Yeah, but that's cool and normal. I'm a growing boy.
Still?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still hoping to hit 6'9" one day.
Recently, my husband, son, and I went on a trip to see a family friend who recently got married to a woman with an almost 2-year-old. I needed to pump while at their house before we went out for the day, and they let me store my milk in their fridge so we didn't have to stop back at our hotel. While we were out, I adjusted my pump schedule to be matched with my son's feedings so he could just have fresh milk. While we get back to my friend's home, and his stepson opens the fridge and asks for my milk. I kindly tell him no, that's actually food for my son. Being a normal toddler and not getting the answer he wanted, he then asked his mom, who said yes. I clarified that the milk he was asking for was my breast milk, and I wasn't open to sharing since we were away from home, and I wanted to be double sure my baby was able to eat. She didn't like that. She didn't like that I wasn't willing to share and told me that since they let me use their fridge, I had to share with her son, and it wasn't fair to him to tease him with something he isn't allowed to have.
Yeah.
How is a 2-year-old just opening a fridge?
Oh, Olsen opens the fridge constantly.
Oh, never mind.
He's 2 and 4 months.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that kids that young were able to do that.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. It's mostly in the last 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
It was about 2 is when he started being able to do it.
My husband backed me up in the moment, but he still doesn't understand why I didn't let him just have a little bit since I usually donate my oversupply anyway. I just feel so frustrated and I don't know what the point of this post is besides ranting and trying to get this off my chest to people who would understand.
Now, is giving other kids breast milk kind of like a diesel and a regular ICE engine? Like it kind of fucks everything up?
No.
Okay.
It's actually like fucking putting a little fucking Nas in it.
Okay. All right. A little higher burn.
You're blowing fire out of your ass.
Increasing efficiency.
First off, you didn't write your name on it, so find your
It's up
skeepers.
for grabs, really.
Second, do we think I get her being like, I want to make sure my son has enough
Yeah.
like food. If she left and forgot it there and she's like, can you just dump that out? And then the kid's like, nah, I'm gonna drink this. How do we feel then? Because I still like it's kind of a little taboo.
I don't know. I feel like I'm up in the air about it. Like if you were fine with him drinking it and the mom was fine with it and the kid's fine with it, then it's whatever.
Is two is too old to be drinking breast milk?
Not necessarily. You can
Really?
drink breast milk at any age.
I mean, you can go till 8. It's
I didn't
totally chill and normal.
But like, don't people normally go to solid foods around 1.5, right? 1.5.
You can start solids as early as 6 months.
Like as like a full diet.
They say a year is when you can.
It's a lot of
Switch
people
over
do
to
like
whole milk.
once a kid's like old enough to ask, it's like, okay, you should probably cut him off. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like ask for breast. Like ask for. Okay.
that's
Interesting.
like the normal.
So if you never
roughly.
asked, that's how you did it. You never asked.
I might have been a little.
You were
a little
nonverbal.
meat. I might have been a little meat as a kid.
8
No.
years old, just
I
like,
made
all
it.
right, you're angry. Come get some.
I made it a whole year. I did a year and I think 2 months, before we like completely weaned him off,
Yeah.
and he
Ocean
switched
man.
to whole milk.
Well, that's the thing, right? You just get milk like from a cow, like a normal
Yeah.
American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he switched. Yeah, we switched him over to whole milk because it has a high fat content
Yeah.
for his growing little brain, and
Big brain.
Yes. Yep. Big brain.
Isn't a big brain sometimes a bad thing?
Yeah.
Normal
Yeah,
size
she has a
brain.
really adequate sized brain.
Yeah.
Huge head though.
I don't know if he has a huge head, but I feel like every time I take his shirt off, I'm like, Jesus Christ, your head's so fucking big. Not a single shirt feels like it comes off right.
Yeah. I feel that.
Get him some V-necks.
Maybe
I
that's
don't think I have seen a single baby V-neck.
You shouldn't.
V-necks are out of style, but
Lollipop.
loves to fucking send them to me. I don't know if they think they're
Have you
coming
canceled
back.
that yet?
End of this month, they'll be my last box before I probably cancel it.
Okay.
Unless you're sponsoring us,
Lollipop.
then I love you guys.
Love those V-necks.
I love the V-necks. Keep the V-necks and the workwear coming, even though I say please stop sending me V-necks and stuff that looks like I'd wear it into the office.
Can't we keep this in? What if we do get sponsored by them someday?
Well, they're getting positive feedback here.
You mean, like criticism?
Yeah.
Because you guys love Lollipop.
Instructive.
I did, yeah, for a while.
Yeah. And I will be bleeping the company name every time.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a different name right here. That way you'll never know. Reebok.
Like,
I probably shouldn't do a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Lollipop.
nondescript.
Lollipop Guild.
But yeah, like the first like 4 boxes, like at least one thing I liked. Like the first 2, I kept everything in it, and then it was just like, you guys are just sending me like dog shit. And like it truly is like, do you think I live in the city and go to the office? Like they're sending me like weird, like I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like there's a specific material, and it's like you
golf
wear-
pillows?
yeah, like it's like tech. It's like
Yeah.
tech bro that's going into the office, and it's like I don't need a fucking tech bro quarter zip. I don't know.
Yeah.
You sent me like hippie shit. I'm wearing like a fucking national park like hippie sun thing, and they're like, and I bet you like this polo, and it's like it's not even the cool polo.
That way
It's
you can hit the links afterwards.
yeah, it's the lamest shit. And then I put in my thing like I really did not like this style. I would like more casual stuff, and they're just like, no, we're not doing that for you.
They got an overstock on the business wear.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Business wear. Thanks for listening, folks. We got another hour of content over on the
Weekly bonus episode.
where I will reveal a second lollipop. That's right, folks. A second lollipop will hit the podcast. Erika, where else can they find us?
Was that a 9/11 joke?
A little bit.
If you're on the internet and want to follow us, we're probably on the internet where you're at too. And that handle is at Judgies Pod. That's JUDGIES pod. And if you want to send us your own listener submitted story or sound or gossip or family drama or anything else that you can think of, you can send that to judgiespod@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. And
Thank you.
we'll see you over on the bonus episode.
Love you fuckers.
My ultimate goal is to look like the dog with the whirlery hat and the lollipop. I better go put it on screen.
Better put that shit on screen.
The Judgies love you.
Ha-ba-ba. Goodbye.
Not that one.